Hey guys, Orly here from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Conceal Pack 21 litre from the Brown Buffalo. In this review, of course, we've got you covered. We are going to go through the summary, we'll go through the features, we'll pack out this bag so you can get into it, we'll do a wee fit check, airline test, water test, and then run through some pros and cons. And of course, as always, if there is anything that we have missed that you would like to know about this backpack, then just pop us a wee comment below and be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at $295 US. It is made up with Cordura, so the main material being that, and then ballistic nylon as well. They do a great job of going into fabulous detail over on their website as well. As mentioned, it is a 21 litre. You've got 19.5 by 12 by 6 in inches. It is a weight of 2.9 pounds. For the colours, you can opt to get it in the black or the Ranger green. Both are absolutely fabulous. I would definitely say, in terms of like the shape and style, this is kind of what it looks like when it is packed and unpacked. It does set up by itself, so that is tick. You do have a little bit of flexibility with it, so you will be able to see when we pack it out how that kind of looks and what it kind of forms to. I definitely think this is a really sleek, sexy, hate that word, but that's what I would use for this backpack, with also the added advantage of comfort, airflow, mesh, everything that you kind of need to make a backpack quite easy to work with through your day-to-day life. Now, I would definitely say if you have tested this before, or tested it, if you bought it, if you're using it, what is your kind of pros and cons to it? Do let me know below, because it's super helpful if anyone does come across this review. Instead of listening to me blabbing on about my pros and cons, it's good to know others as well. So definitely just pop them below so everyone else can see and we can interact. Also, I want to know, are you using this as like an everyday carry? Or are you using this for like travel purposes, work purposes? What kind of setting would you place this backpack in? I definitely feel like this one, because of like the design and how simplistic looking and sleek it is and sexy, and don't forget the sexy part, it's that it can be placed in a few different environments. I would definitely say it's quite, it looks like it would be, I don't know, let me know, like a great work backpack as well. If that's something you agree with, let me know. And if not, why? What is it lacking? What's it missing? Again, talk to me below. So the Brown Buffalo do offer limited lifetime warranty. They do offer 15-day returns, and they offer international shipping. Just be aware, depending where you are in the world, if there's a custom fee. Sure, whilst you're here, if you are interested in all things gear related, then I highly recommend that you sign up to Size Matters, my exclusive weekly email community. You can expect the latest bag releases, insider thoughts, not shared here over on the channel. Literally all you gotta do is click the link below and sign up today. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. So for the branding, you do have some here on the front. That's pretty much it for the whole kind of backpack. It's not overdone in that sense. So starting off externally, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lip holes here. You do have this that you can remove. Add a little tag to it. This does actually have a little bit of branding. You can completely remove that and never see it again, or you can keep it here, add whatever you wanted that you feel safe in doing so. You do have a top grabbing handle that remains like that. Doesn't like flatten down or anything. It's grand, easy to kind of pick up with, and then you do have like the Cordura label here. That's that. No kind of like side handles for this one. Let's start off with this front pocket. Swing the bag around, grab what you need. The zips are coated, which I absolutely love and adore. Get this little pillar. You can kind of hide that and make that kind of discreet. So you go around. Inside is dark, right? It's like this fleece kind of lined material that you have going on in the inside. Just space in there, but you do have a pop of color when it comes to your key tether. That is sewn in. So you can have your keys just dangling there and then packing up the rest of the space. You're going to pack this up so you'll be able to see how that kind of shapes and forms. To be honest, for me, that works out well because I'm just a chucker in. But if you did prefer a little bit more organization, then I could see why that might be a miss for you. The bottom of the bag is absolutely fantastic. So setting down my valuables, I absolutely feel grand in doing so. Chucking it on down, know that they're safe. This main compartment here
is coated. Big chunky old zips here. If you run, you can come from the top, you don't have to run it the whole way around. If you did come from the top, you do have a little top pocket, so you'll be able to see a bit better once we open up this bad boy. Opening up the bag. When you get the bag, you do get this with it. You can almost fit the bag in it. It's like a little tote vibe. Okay, on the inside is that same kind of fleecy material. This bag would work well for packing cubes. There's just plenty of space for me. I just love chuck everything in. If you're like me, then you'll feel the same. This opens up the bottom, that's why it flattens out a bit more. All space, bright interior here, well protected, well padded. Then on this side is when you have a little bit of organization, little pillars here to help open up these pop-up kind of pockets. You could fit a water bottle in there if you wish. We'll be packing it out so you'll be able to see. Really easy, clean kind of style material, so any spillages, you're grand with that one. And as I was talking about, if you come from the top and you just wanted a top grabbing pocket, then this will be it. I'm not a lover of this kind of material, just a touch. It's very interesting. It's kind of sticky, is the only way to describe it. Very durable, just not a fan of touching this. Easy, clean material on the inside. That is your little pocket space. So that's that. It's quite simple, to the point. We are going to go in to this pocket here, which works out like your little laptop compartment here. So let me just close this and make life easier for myself. So that would be great. On the side, I am a lover of this. Love, love, love. Bright interior, really thick padding. Lovely. Again, works well here for that kind of fleece-lined material because you are placing in a laptop in there. So if you don't have a protector, then it is well protected. You've got 2 zips on that. Let me just show you. 2 zips. It actually goes to 11, but with that zip like kind of closed over, it's 10. Then the pocket itself, if you angle it, I think you could get like a 16-inch in there. This zip itself is about 15. The laptop that we have is, when I scanned it, a 15-inch MacBook Pro, but it runs 14 by 9.5 in here. If you want to just fit this in without angling it, this is probably your best bet for that size. That works out lovely. It's probably your best bet for size. You might be able to angle it and get a bit bigger in there, but that fits in nice and snug, and I have no worries about that being in there. Even without a case, like, it's super duper well protected. Onto the back system here. You've got lovely cushioned mesh throughout the bag, runs right up to the top. These straps, fairly cushioned as well. You got 2 little D hooks here. You've got a rotational kind of sternum strap with a clickable close and also a dangle stopper. So keep it in line with that sleekness. Yep, you can kind of fit that a bit better just with these, and then like 2 external lip holes on the side. Now this, you can detach like that, right? I suppose if you got creative with it, you could do something like this. Is that the plan? I don't know. I would have preferred like something I could chuck them away with a bit more, but I guess this kind of works as well. Then what if you're using the luggage slip? Unsure, but those are there. 2 little D hooks on the side. I'm guessing you can add a hip belt there if you wish. Adjustable straps with the little dangle stopper on both sides, and that mesh runs right onto the back system. No kind of prompting and posture, it is just all padded throughout, and then you do have a luggage pass through. Little pops of colour here on the stitching, which is cute, I guess. I would just have loved that to match on the side. But here we are. There we go, nice and cushioned. Okay, let's go ahead and pack her on up. So here we have a packing cube. Say 12 by 8.5. I think this is 3. Yeah, about 3. Makeup bag, jumper, another jumper for jeans. So cardigan, you can kind of stack on top of these packing cubes as well. My 500ml coffee mug here. Umbrella. I'm gonna bring my charger. What is that? Still lots of flexibility with it. For such a structured bag, it works well. Keys, power bank and cable. Wallet, passport and phone. The shape is great, I absolutely love it, but it does form and sink depending on what you have in there. When it starts to pack out is what I'm trying to show you. A little bit of a struggle. I swear this does go an inch. That's probably your best bet whenever it is fully packed, because it starts to become a little less flexible for you to kind of maneuver in. But I want my 12-inch in there. Fits in a bit easily. 6 kg. Okay, time for a wee fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels in the female body. This is what the backpack looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'6". Yeah. Sternum strap, fantastic. We've got lots of material to work with here, so we love that. It is rotational, big bonus. Straps, absolutely grand. They are chunky, but they work. They've got a nice cushion. They're all right for the girls, not too shabby. The lovely back panel. I can feel that mesh on my back. I think it's a good solid 8 out of 10. The only thing is just like, just for the female body anyways, it's just like a little bit of thought, a little bit of curve. Load lifters, but then I think if you have load lifters, then you need a waist belt or hip belt, because that's kind of what it brings it in like. And not everyone, I understand, likes their backpack up to their fucking forehead, but it's just me. It just gives you a chance to see what it's like on me. And if there is anything that stands out where I'm like, oh, that's so uncomfortable, then I'll tell you. Whereas this is lovely. Okay, so for a wee airline test, this is the replica of EasyJet, and the reason I'm making that face is that I would love for this to work as a personal item, but I just don't know. Listen, I don't want to get in the way. This much off. It's one of those it's too, I don't think you could get away with it. It's gonna fit in as a carry-on, grand for EasyJet. This is EasyJet box. But when you can like shove things in and get away with a backpack for free under the seat in front of you, then you would want to do that at your own risk. It's literally like this much off. If you can find a way of shoving it in. I'm not going to do this because this box is not the actual box of Ryanair in terms of like the material. This is going to ruin the bag, so just being aware of that. But just a little bit off, so it's definitely just down to you. Sorry, this is where I interrupt and just say, if you do happen to have a wee gander on the website of the products we are reviewing, then we would be so grateful if you could use our links below. This is no extra cost to you, and it just helps us as a team and growing our channel. What's that? Oh, you would like me to introduce you to the team so you can see who you're helping out? No bother, let's go. First up, we have our editor, Orla, our outreach manager, Orla. Oh, there is our script writer, she's shy. She's called Orla. Then we have this sexy lady for thumbnails. The main star of our reviews is the reviewer herself, Orla. And last but not least, the woman who does it all. Her name is kind of like Lorla, but it's Orla. So don't forget to click that first link to purchase your item. For a water test, absolutely fantastic. The first thing that I noticed about this backpack was those coated zips, so we love you, Brown Buffalo, for that. Okay, time for some pros and cons. On the back of that water test and me highlighting those coated zips, that is definitely a pro. My pros and cons aren't going to be the same pros and cons as Sandra down the road, so it's always good to know your opinion. And let that be heard, your opinion, not facts, opinions below. I genuinely am in love with the material. I love the sleekness of this. I'll get into the con in a minute. But another thing that they've like nailed on the head, if you're new to this channel, that I absolutely love, is bright interior. Just kind of two things on my part. I love a water bottle on the outside. That's just personal preference. Second is that I would go as far as saying, I mean, you could lip through a small kind of lock if you wanted to, but I would love just like lockable, you know, like with the wee hole, and you can
lock it in a little bit easier, so lockable zips. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then why not? Well, literally, why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this bag or any of the other bags, then would be forever grateful, forever, if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.